Hey, Battle Built, here with another video, getting into some more Season 8 Go Battle League battles. Well, not quite. As you might notice, there is an Ultra League symbol on screen, and that is because we are going to do some practice Go Battle League battles in preparation for the new meta that we're going to be introduced to in this season for the first time, which is Ultra Remix battles. And in today's video, similar to when Great League Remix came around, I've come up with 3 teams to try to potentially have success with in some Ultra Remix battles, and I am excited to share them all with you and to see if any of these teams actually work. For Great League Remix, I came up with 3 teams. Unfortunately, none of them really stuck for me, and then I had my Remix Mud Boys that I hit Legend with. Hopefully, for today's video, one of these teams can help me continue to push, because as you can see, this is my current elo. Your boy's almost top 100 right now in GBL. Big hypes, but aside from that, these are practice battles, so you're not gonna have to worry about queue times or anything like that. So if you're excited for this content, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what team you're going to be testing in some Ultra Remix battles, or if you're just gonna do some open Ultra battles, because you might just do that. I might end up doing that, but let's get into these battles. Getting into this first battle, the first team we're testing for 2 battles is going to be regular Nidoqueen, beautiful shiny Politoed, and Altaria. As you might already know, Ultra Remix is going to be filled with a bunch of XL Pokemon. So that right off the bat might scare you away and make you want to do Open Ultra. You can get away with less XL Pokemon there, but we've got to get out the content. I want to give you potential teams to win with, and unfortunately XLs, when they're part of the meta, are usually some of the better teams to go with. What I will try my best to do though, as content goes on, is find some non-XL teams to potentially work in Remix. Let's get into this first battle though. Going up against a viewer, keep in mind, these are all practice battles. I don't know what teams my viewers are going to use. Hopefully they don't snipe me, things along those lines. But these are all practice battles against my Twitch stream viewers. And if you want to potentially be a part of this, you can hit the follow button in the description to follow me on Twitch. You'll find the link there. So getting this first battle, going up against a Chestnut in Ultra League, which is pretty pog. Great catch, super spice, beautiful lead for us. And then they safe swap into Flygon. This is going to be a pretty positive matchup for us. Also, now that we've debuffed their defense, they're running mud shots, so they're going to be spammy. But honestly, with that defense debuff, we are going to be able to Dragon Breath them all the way down. I'm sure they'll get to a Dragon Claw here. Flygon doesn't get access to Outrage. Oh my god, Stone Edge. Stone Edge hurts. Still not too worried about it. Super effective. Flygon just got deleted. It is gone. And I'm expecting, oh no, I can't expect the Chestnut to come back out, because Altaria really does slaughter 2/3 of this team. My opponent's only real counter for it is this Alolan Ninetales, and I do have a good enough answer against it. Oh, he's lagging. This is not what we want to see. Hopefully that picks up, because I definitely should have gotten almost Charmed down before I got the Sky Attack off. Hopefully he's still playing here. Okay, he is. Good, we're going to get Charmed down here. That didn't make too much of a difference. But now, honestly, well, the smart thing to do is to bring in Politoed here, because he has a Chestnut in the back, and the last thing we want is Politoed on that Chestnut. So we'll do that, see if he decides to swap and come in, or potentially catch this Weather Ball. Unfortunately, did not work, but Nidoqueen will clean up the rest of my opponent's back line, and this is going to be a GG for match number 1. This team worked pretty nicely. I mean, obviously, but we also hard countered our opponent there. I like the team comp they're running though. I love the spice. Chestnut, Flygon spice. Might have been just a bit too spicy though for these practice battles. They did get off the energy ball. I could have shielded it, but it's only neutral. Not too concerned. We'll get off this Poison Fang here. Debuff the heck out of the Chestnut. He's going to commit the shield. We could definitely commit to the Poison Jab down. Maybe he doubles superpowers because he has enough energy and gets both of my shields. The next superpower, I'm pretty confident wouldn't take out our Nidoqueen, though, if that's what ends up happening here. And now he's debuffed and gets Poison Jab down. He decides to throw a charge move. It's going to be a CMP tie. We will get off our Poison Fang here. Wait, we just lose a CMP tie? Nidoqueen's that defense heavy? Interesting. but you learn something every day. Alolan Ninetales, it wins CMP against a Nidoqueen. Actually, kind of makes sense. Alolan Ninetales is pretty attack heavy. And that will finish off my opponent's Alolan Ninetales for match number 1. So, not too much information I can give on this team. Obviously, things lined up very nicely there. This team has good balance, though. There's no one Pokemon that is going to wreck this entire team. So, that's usually a good start when you're trying to build a team comp for any new meta. So, as we get into this next match, some of my chat viewers did actually point out some potential weaknesses, nothing that really slaughters the entire team, but some of the core meta of Jellicent and Stunfisk can be a little difficult to deal with. Politoed can definitely help against the Stunfisk, and Altaria could do well, not against, against the Stunfisk, and Altaria could do well against the Jellicent, but those definitely wouldn't be the most ideal Pokemon to run into. And into this next matchup, we have a Nidoqueen on a Kingdra lead. Do have to worry about getting Zuka'd, but we will be able to deal neutral damage with our Poison Jabs, and these Poison Fangs will debuff. But we're going to almost definitely have to shield Azuka, but we do out-spam them, so that's always a positive. So, shield Azuka. They, of course, get the debuff, but we're going to debuff them, so it kind of evens itself out. My attack is lower, their defense is lowered. Essentially, mathematically speaking, it evens out depending on... Is this Dragon Tail? Oh my god, I did not expect that. What a play there. I was not expecting Dragon Tail Giratina Origin. Ooh. I just swapped into this thinking, alright, I'll take some neutral Shadow Claws and then Dragon Breath the heck out of it. The Dragon Tail Giratina Origin. Interesting. Is that what PV Poke recommends? Or is my viewer running some dope spice? No, PV Poke recommends Shadow Claw for sure. But Dragon Tail will definitely help if you have a potential Dragon weakness. But they're running a lot of Dragon here. Kingdra, Dragon Tail on that. We were able to slow Dragon Breath down, which is huge. We'll get off the Sky Attack against whatever comes in. And they don't get too much farm. One of your more ideal situations. They're going to come in with Kingdra. Throw Sky Attack. And also, Kingdra and Giratina Origin. Definitely some more meta picks. And then they have Dragalge, a triple Dragon strat. I expect a YouTube submission to shoutcast these battles. Christ. I was going to say this team definitely has to worry about Charm. It still does. But at least Dragalge will take neutral, right? But everything is almost running Dragon Breath here. I mean Dragon Tail. We got to go straight for the big move. This is why it helps to have Earthquake. Oof, could have hit hard. But they end up calling the big move. I was going to potentially try and swap, but I'm like, they get to an Outrage, it hurts. We can still get to an Earth Power on Queen. How bad does that hurt? That does hurt a lot, so let's actually get out. Oh, we might lose this now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, well played. I will lose this. This team will definitely still struggle against Charm. They played this well. I should have definitely swapped and caught the Outrage. Aqua Tail hurts. Wait a bit. Oh, we get to the Earth Power just in time. Queen was just thick enough. And that is why you need those XL IVs. Earth Power's gotta finish off the Dragalge. It does. Huge play. Great match. That team definitely doesn't want to see Charm, but outside of that, triple Dragon strat could potentially work. You never know. Run Gunk Shot. Honestly, if you're going to run Dragalge, you should probably have Gunk Shot instead of Outrage to try to have something for all the Charmers that I'm expecting to see. But GG in match number 2. And I do like this Nidoqueen Politoed team. Honestly, it was only 2 matches, small sample size. Keep that in mind, practice against viewer battles. But, there's only one way to find out what team you're going to start a meta with. And this might be it. This might just be it. We gotta go up against a Jellicent with this team and see how much of a potential struggle that is. But let's get into the next battle with the second team on the agenda. All right. Getting into this next battle, the second team on the agenda is a little bit less XL-y. We have Machamp, Gengar Spice, and then our XL Galarian Stunfisk. But out of all the XL Pokemon that you could potentially be using, this one's probably one of the most accessible. The only way you don't have it is if you just don't go out and play consistently. But on the other hand, there are definitions to how often somebody can play consistently. But Stunfisk has definitely been been spawning in enough events and given away as an encounter enough to collect the XLs. At least I believe. You're more than free to agree or disagree with me. But anyhow, let's get into this next match with this team comp, and hopefully I can make this team work too. I'm a little skeptical on the Gengar Spice. Getting into this, we have our regular Machamp, because Gengar's a bit, oh my god, Gengar's a bit too spicy, or too glassy, which is why we went with regular Machamp. My man is gonna poison fang me. Oh god, shiny Crobat. Oh my god, I respect the shiny, but it's not what I want to see. Aha, you know what Famo doesn't know? Oh damn, he threw it right away. Do I want to shield this? I'm not gonna shield this. It sucks. I was like, oh, what the heck? He undercharged it? Why would he undercharge it? Well, he gave me a chance to throw. What he doesn't know is I'm running Focus Blast on my Gengar. And this is gonna one-shot. Oh man, I'm trying to bluff. Trying to bluff to see if he was listening to me in chat. Listening to stream. I got Focus Blast for sure. Honestly, I prefer to get this thing a little bit lower, because countering it all the way down from full health was not going to be fun. The way to play this out is to counter the stun fist all the way down, take an EQ to the face. I guess this is one of the positives of having non-Shadow. I would assume Shadow Machamp would survive, but regular Machamp definitely survives more comfortably. There's no reason for him not to come in with the Crobat here. So we click the Rock Slide right away, and we just got to get out. Nice, nice. Was he expecting a buff? A bluff? A buff? A bait? There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Was he expecting a bait there? Or maybe he just really wants to use 2-Shield Jellicent. And I already know I'm going to be so sick of this meta purely because of XL Jellicent. This Pokemon is the most annoying Pokemon to go up against in like any meta. Anything outside, oh my god, and then he Bubble Beam baits me. Outside of like Charm and Shadow Razor Leaf, XL Jellicent, the most annoying thing to go up against, period. Period, without a doubt. Alright, can we make this work? He called the first Earthquake, which makes sense considering it's like my hardest hitting Earthquake. He shields the second one, which is pretty huge. Oh, I wanted to swap. Knowing him, he's just going to straight Bubble Beam me. It's going to be really annoying shielding another Bubble Beam. I did say knowing him. Did say that. He's going to bubble me all the way down. No? Okay. Throw this Rock Slide to get rid of this. Honestly, it's pretty good that the Air Slash came through. But he's got a bunch of energy, and Earthquake's not going to take out the stupid Jellicent at this stupid health. Oh, and I threw a Rock Slide. It didn't matter. It's GG's. It's GG's. Cross Chop might have, but like, I was still one fast move away from dying. I don't think I had 2 Cross Chops. Oh, I clicked the Rock Slide by mistake. It doesn't matter. But, one Cross Chop and an Earthquake was not getting the job done. But yeah, thank you, Famo, for showing everybody in the video the most annoying Pokemon that they're going to have to go up against in this meta. What I would recommend is really build a team. Like, you thought Azu in Great League was annoying. Jellicent in this meta is going to be equally annoying. So I highly recommend making sure you build a team comp that has at least 1 super hard counter to it. And potentially 2, if not anything. But respect to his Crobat Spice, it was definitely completely overshadowed by the fact that Jellicent 100% carried it. But either way, GG's, and let's get into the next match. So, one other smart thing that I should have mentioned in the beginning of this video, but at least I'm mentioning it like, you know, halfway through the video, is that similar to the Great League Remix, for the Ultra League Remix, there is a banned list of Pokemon. They're currently on screen over there. It's a top 20 most used Pokemon throughout Ultra League in the previous season. So if you want to see exactly what Pokemon are banned for this meta, highly recommend you pause the video, check out that list. Because I can read out all 20 Pokemon, but like, what good is that doing anybody? I'm going to get into the second match using this team. I definitely wish I would have mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but it is what it is. And let's see if we can at least win one with the second team. Machamp on Mew. Oof. That's some spice. What do I want to do against this Mew? This is actually probably a mistake, but we're going to do it anyway. I mean, it might not be that much of a mistake because we are quite spammy, and even though we don't have Shadow Ball, I like to have Sludge Bomb on my Gengars or Focus Blast for coverage purposes. And Shadow Punch is super effective. Got the shield regardless, and a Dark Pulse is probably coming. Somebody in my chat just pointed it out. It probably is, because you definitely should be running some sort of Dark or Ghost move for the... oh my god. For just the Ultra meta in general with all the Ghosts and Psychics that are going to be running around. Respect to this spice. We got Mew, we got Rapidash, and we Sludge Bombed the Rapidash and made very quick work of it. That poor Rapidash had a family. And Gengar just absolutely ended it. The Gengar is going off here, actually. But we are going up against quite a spicy team. But Gengar, I don't think does too terribly against Mew in general, just because, again, how spammy it is and how hard Shadow Punch hits because of how glassy Mew also is and how heavy hitting Gengar is in general. Question is now, what do you run with Psyshock? That is the question. Do you run something that's going to be super effective against Stunfisk? We're going to find out, because I definitely don't want my Machamp getting Psyshocked by this Mew. Cool. He's Psyshocked again. I wonder what his other move is. Hopefully he can let us know at the end of this match. And he's running Ludicolo. Bro, this entire team. Respect. I'm going to win mostly because my team is way more meta. And also I Sludge Bomb his Rapidash. But I respect the heck out of my opponent and my Twitch viewer for running this kind of spice. Now, if they could somehow make this work in Ultra League Remix battles, I would love to see that content. I think that's just too much spice, though. There's so much spice there. So much spice there. I'm just gonna let this move come through. Ice Beam. That makes sense. Ice Beam and Energy Ball. They get to another move. I guess they're definitely not getting to a third move. We could shield here. GG's my opponent here. I definitely, like I said, respect the spice. It was a lot of fun to go up against. Rapidash scared me, but unfortunately, Gengar did not let Rapidash unleash its full potential. And this is going to be GG in match number 2. Oh, and also, well, match number 2 with this team. Leaf Storm. I forget, Ludicolo does have Leaf Storm, doesn't it? But then again, Leaf Storm does also debuff, so I guess it depends on which one you expect me to shield or not. But I'm not sure how I feel about the second team. I just don't know if I like Gengar in general. Maybe if I'm feeling like I'm seeing a lot of the meta that Gengar could do well against, I'll try out this team. I think it's relatively balanced to work. But again, like I said, I just don't trust Gengar. Let me know your thoughts on this team in the comment section. And let's get into the next 2 battles with the third and final team of this video. Getting into the final team for the YouTube video, you might be looking at the screen and thinking, Battle Bill, I thought you said these were 3 teams to try. Why is this team so spicy? Well, I tell you that PV Poke, the GOAT of the simulations and knowing the team comps to be building for new metas, says otherwise. Regirock is actually a top 5 pick, apparently, for Ultra Remix battles. And I'm here to at least test it for 2 battles to find out. And maybe when Ultra League Remix comes around, I'll test a little bit longer. So I'm quite curious to see how it performs with a fast move of Lock On, Stone Edge, and Focus Blast. And it's getting backed up by Drifloon and Machamp for coverage purposes. So this might not necessarily be a spice pick. You know, Regirock meta confirmed? Potentially. Never know. Let's see 2 battles. Maybe we can make some sort of assessment based on that. Probably not. Always sample size is an issue. But let's find out. And let's see how it performs even for a little bit. And this next matchup, it's one of the kings of spice, Mr. Keto. Submits plenty of content to this channel. And we have Regirock on Skuntank. So we're going to be taking, what, a bunch of... Oh, we resist the poison jabs, which is nice. And Regirock is quite spammy. Now, I don't know if it's as tanky as its Registeel counterpart, but if it's not, that means the attack's going to hurt more. That Stone Edge did a lot of damage. Got to respect it. We have potential Crunch, Sludge Bomb, definitely not resist, or Flamethrower. Let's see how glassy Regirock might be. All right, that Crunch is from a Shadow Skuntank. That Crunch ain't that crazy. Okay, coming in with the Heracross. Should I have swapped faster? Absolutely. But I was facing Pokemon I was not expecting. We'll throw a neutral Stone Edge. That would have hit hard. And we have actually a great answer to cover Regirock's fighting weakness, which is Driploom. Especially against a Heracross, because we resist literally everything. We double resist the fighting moves, single resist this move. Wow, that did nothing. I was actually expecting way more damage from a resisted Mega Horn, but I'm also super used to Great League battles. So I was definitely thrown off when I did that little. But it makes sense just because, like, Great League, you know, everything's classier. Ultra League, things are a lot tankier. And their last Pokemon is Dragon Tail Steelix. So Keto, as always, coming through with the hella spice, which I cannot respect any more than I already do. But I'm thinking we're sitting in a pretty good spot here. We will get crunched by the Steelix, but we also have a Shadow Machamp in the back, which will slaughter the Steelix. And we get another Shadow Ball through. Honestly, you'd think I would have thrown an Icy Wind, but, I mean, he didn't shield the first move, so it was good I threw the Shadow Ball. Here, I could have thrown the Icy Wind for the debuff, and it was a CMP time. Apparently, Drifloon wins that. That's perfect. And now Machamp can come through and clean up. But honestly, Lock-Ons... Oh, he Heavy Slams. No crunch on it. Fascinating. I'm going to swap out regardless. But Lock-Ons get the Stone Edge really quick. Is Stone Edge, like, the cheapest charge move that that is run on one of the Regis where they have Lock-On as a fast move? I feel like it is. Is Flash Cannon just as cheap? Can somebody in chat confirm? I know Focus Blast, obviously, definitely more energy. Blizzard on Regice, definitely more energy. I'm wondering if Stone Edge is like the cheapest lock-on move. Like, what I mean by that is a Pokemon that has access to lock-on because of how fast it generates energy. Is Stone Edge the cheapest charge move that is on a Pokemon that also has access to lock-on as a fast move? That was GG in the first match with this. And honestly, I was a little impressed by Regirock. It's a bit thick. And it was spamming. Let's see how it does in the second match. Okay, so about to get into this next match, we have a little bit of a clarification. What I meant was cheapest charge move for lock-on Regis, because Porygon has access to lock-on as a fast move and has a charge move of Tri-Attack, which is super cheap. But Stone Edge is definitely the cheapest. The next cheapest move out of all the Regis charge move-wise is Earthquake with 65, whereas Stone Edge is 55 energy. So that could really prove valuable for Regirock in this meta. So let's, get into one more battle with it. One more. Who knows? Maybe I try this team. Maybe this is the team I end up going with for some Ultra League Remix fun spice, Ooh, okay. Gengar lead. You're going to double resist all, or not even spice, like I said. Ultra Remix, success. Potentially. You never know. Anyhow, Gengar resists all the lock-ons, so that's definitely unfortunate. The one thing I'm slightly concerned about is a Focus Blast, but these Shadow Claws are doing so much that Shadow Ball might be plenty. That's a huge Stone Edge. But now that I think about it, now that I actually look at my team comp, I can't really apply fast move pressure that well against Gengar with his entire comp. And they Shadow Balled me, which hurts. But we survive. So I respect it. I definitely... Oh, my lord. I respect it on Regirock. And then they come in with Mandibuzz. But we're almost able to Hex down there. Thankfully, at least Driploom has something to do against Mandibuzz. Deals some super effective damage. I'm sure XL Mandibuzzes will be annoying to go up against in this meta too. I really, I mean, not that this Pokemon was going to help, but I really regret not grinding XL Defense Deoxys. I feel like that trio, XL Defense Deoxys, Mandibuzz, and Jellicent, are probably going to be everywhere. I don't have access to a single one of them XL-wise. And then again, Defense Deoxys loses to both Mandibuzz and Jellicent. At least I would assume. Then again, Deoxys does have Rock Slide for the Mandibuzz, but I wouldn't expect it to still win. So, they're going to get off another foul play. I have no intentions of shielding here. No, let's not. We've debuffed the heck out of them. Oh, I'm alive! No! Oh, I didn't think I was alive! What the heck was that? I couldn't see the health there, bruv. Bruv, I could not see the health there. And also, somebody in chat's let me know that Mandy claps DD even with Rock Slide. But that makes sense. Okay. Ooh. I gotta shield this. Shadow Machamp. We're gonna counter down a Gengar, though. That's what we're gonna do here. Triple resisted counters for the win. Mandy, come back in and counter that down too. What's your last Pokemon? Tell me it's something weak to Machamp. Because you have two things that would do relatively well. Mandibuzz does like evenish. This is the neutral damage. They come back in with the Mandy. They wanted to clear the debuff. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Aerial Ace, okay. Probably should have caught one of these moves, honestly. Okay. Wonder if he shields here. He's definitely like one snarl away, unless I played in the CMP. Okay. Oh, I played in the CMP. That wasn't even CMP. I got a counter through. That's so annoying. That was a misplay on my end. That hurts way more than I wanted to. I probably could have won this if I pull a swap. I mean, I'm assuming this is a Politoed. Maybe not. Politoed's super thick. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the correct counter is a swap after one more counter. I missed the bubble. Got the shield, though. I also had a feeling he wouldn't throw on one more. I got him on the second one. Take me out. Okay. Oh, he had another one. Yeah, that much energy? God damn it, Politoed. I was like, I'll throw the cross chop, maybe counter it down, and then counter down the Mandibuzz and win. GG's. GG's. I mean, at least I ended up swapping at some point. But I think the bigger play was the fact that I didn't catch the Aerial Ace, because super effective. Definitely going to do more damage than the Weather Ball, but Weather Ball still would have hurt. But either way, GG's to that opponent. And we did get kind of hard countered there. Well, not hard count. Well, Regirock on Gengar, not an amazing matchup. And then when we swapped Driploom, Mandibuzz was there. Politoed and Machamp is a bit even. Either way, really nice match there. And I don't think Regirock is what let us down there. I just think Team Comp, we got a little bit outclassed. But overall, it was a fun match to play. And if you want to see all the teams that I put out for this video, I put out the 6 battles on. There are the 3 team comps that were used. Let me know your thoughts on every single one of the battles and the team comps in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope your Ultra League Remix battles and GBL sets go well. As the meta continues on and actually starts, I will get out as many teams as I can, or try as many teams as I can to find something successful, especially now that we're in the leaderboard legend range to be pushing. So I definitely want to continue winning, even though in Ultra Remix, it's definitely my least, or Ultra in general is my least favorite meta to be trying to have success in. So hopefully I can find something good right away, and I will get you that content ASAP. And of course, we're going to bring the spice. It's always nice when it comes to the Battle Build channel. But again, on that note, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, as always, for the constant support, and I will see you all in the next video.